Oh.
Is this steak? Not that. I'm just saying you guys. A person sits in the middle of a room. The person has long, luscious hair, which he is not aware of, a dark green shirt, gray pants, and socks that match the stash. The person barks like a dog. Woof! And meows like a cat. Meow. The dog starts chasing the cat. Suddenly, the person starts laughing uncontrollably. Suddenly, the person is no longer able to breathe and begins gasping for air.
Strange. Strange. Strange.
The person stops themselves from speaking the word strange.
This is not right.
Yes, it is, says the book. Now, take off your clothes.
I will not take off my clothes. I will not take off my clothes. I will not.
The person no longer needs the book. The person can place the book down and do whatever that person desires.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. All right? No? So, this is how it begins.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty, and God said, "Let there be light." And there was light.
Oh, back! Oh! Okay. Oh.
Maimonides states God is the eternal, omnipotent, and omniscient creator of the universe and the source of morality.
One right here.
Atman is the belief that living creatures have a soul, and they're all a part of the supreme soul. The goal is to achieve moksha, or salvation, which ends the cycle of rebirths to become part of the absolute soul.
Soul. Soul? Hello?
Contrary to what many people say, there is no God and there is no soul. These ideas are simply constructs of human social, political, and psychological beliefs. There's nothing in this building. Spike. Hello? Is anybody home?
This is my book. This is my existence. I decide who I am, what I am, what everything is. I decide what I am, and I decide that
You no longer exist. I don't want to pick up my dear job.
Okay, so why don't you introduce yourself?
my name is Yaroslav. I am the narrator, and this is my tool.
My name's Gabe, and I play the tool, also known as Persaud.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about what your experience with the show.
My experience is pretty new. I tend to get cast in a lot of romance roles, so it was kind of fun to get I had just a role where I could just be weird for a few minutes. I stuck with it.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, initially it was planned that all my lines were just going to be pre-recorded. So initially it was going to be really weird, and then it wasn't because I got to be somewhat part of the audience, but also part of the show.
Right, like you got to have a character of your own.
Yeah, well, having the little back and forth with him, and then also just spectating.
Yeah, and I know you mentioned so that it added to the show, right? So that
Yep.
it had that kind of dynamic going on.
Yeah, I believe that Gabriel here was able to take out any pent-up aggression he had. This creature hiding in the dark that, oddly enough in the script, was incredibly perverted.
Does anyone have any comments or questions about the? Oh, we have two. Yes, go ahead.
I was wondering, how much of the stuff that you did on stage is improvised and how much was planned?
Like most of it was improvised. The script is about like 3.5 pages. And a lot of it's just the person runs around and then I just kind of do it. Yeah.
Nice. But I mean, most of it was working with the director, right?
Yeah, most of it's working with the director. He gave us a lot of freedom. We ended up finding some things through improv that we kind of liked, so we held on to some of those moments. But a lot of it was up to just kind of back and forth. Even with Yaroslav here, just kind of all three of us throwing ideas at the wall and stuff. So.
That's awesome. And we have another question.
That wasn't a question.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. And I know you said this was out of your comfort zone, but you can describe a little bit.
I kind of have to, it's weird to not be like a person almost. Like I'm used to, oh, I gotta be a lawyer, or like I have like someone I try to put myself into. But this one, like I have to try to strip away as many of the humanities that I have, try to kind of go down to like a raw instinct and then build off of that again, which is kind of very interesting.
Yeah, that's cool how you mentioned that. And then this play, how it fits into control. We would like to ask that.
I'll take this one. This thing is a book. You can see, I think there's a very nice progression of, at the start, the person has zero control. They're literally being told what to do. They're dictated by the book. And then they slowly gain their own control, gain their independence, and by the end, they completely gain control, and that's split the turn right.
Yeah, definitely. All right,